Okay, everyone, in this video, I'm going to show you how we build our template with Carbon Capital, the template that we use. We're going to start off, right-click anywhere and go to Templates. Click on CCFX. That will bring up this template right here. That will bring up this template. Now we're going to go and add a few indicators to complete our template. All right. First thing we want to add is our support and resistance. All of these indicators will be inside of the FxCopyAndPaste Telegram group. Okay, so all you have to do is not like MT4 where you have to, save it into the indicators folder. All you have to do in Telegram is find the file in the file section of Telegram and double click it. It will automatically show up here in your MT5. If you have your MT5 open, it'll automatically show up in it. So have your MT5 open so it'll automatically show up. So once you click on the SHVED supply and demand indicator over in Telegram, it'll show up over here. So then you want to double click it and bring it over. The only thing we're going to do is go to common, put a check, inputs. We're going to change this to true. Click OK. Now you have support and resistance. Okay, you have this support and resistance. The next thing we want to do in Telegram, double click and bring in your ZZ, which is your semaphores. Okay, double click, it'll show up. Double click it here. We're going to go to common, check, inputs, leave these alone. Colors, we're going to change 2 and 3 to aqua. Leave these alone. That's it. Click OK. That gives you your box, your dots, and your pullbacks. Okay. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to add in your MA in color. MA in color. Find that in Telegram. Double click it. It'll show up. MA. Then we double click it here. Common. Put a check. Inputs. Change this 14 to 50. Exponential. I want the alerts to be on. I want the alerts on current set to false. Alerts message true, which is your little pop-up box. I don't need the sound. I don't need the emails, but I do need the push alert set to true. We're going to come to colors. The neutral, we're going to leave it yellow. Uptrend, we're going to change that to white. Downtrend, it stays red. Change all 3 of these to 2 so we can see them a little better. Click OK. That gives you your 50 moving average. If you notice, every time it changes color, the candle is cutting in between. Changes color, candle is cutting in. Changes color, candle is cutting in. Okay, candle is cutting in. This is just so you'll get a push alert every time price cuts across it. All right. Next thing we want to do is we want to add our half trend. That's the half trend MA with MA filter. Double click it in Telegram, it'll show up. Double click it here. We're going to go to common, click, inputs, leave it 2, show bars, leave it at false, arrows, yes, alerts on current, set it false, message, yes, alert sound, again, I don't want the sound or the email, push, leave that there, 50 exponential close, colors, leave these at none, these are the bars, leave them at none, my arrows, I leave this like this, and my arrow up and arrow down, I want to set to yellow. Put these on 2 because I don't want them that big. Leave them on 2. Click OK. Now that gives you your alert arrows, right? So push alerts on these also. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to set our experfuter. Double click it out of Telegram. Common. Put a check. Inputs, leave them alone. Colors, going to be magenta. I'm sorry, not magenta. Gold, none, none. I want to make this one a little bit bigger, 2. Then we're going to go add a level. Come over to levels, click add level, which adds that right here, magenta, and the second line here, for the second one. Click OK. That gives us our experfuter. All right. So next we want to add our 200 moving average. Insert, indicators, trend, moving average, 200 exponential close, magenta. That's all we need to do. Click OK. That puts the 200 in there. All right. So now we got our ZZ, we got our 50 moving color, we got our 200, we have our support and resistance, we have our half trend, right? Next, what we want to do is go over to the market. Scroll down, double click on market. I'm going to click on market. It's going to come up like this. You're going to click on indicators. Okay, click on indicators, make that blue. Come over here, type in show pips. It's going to give you the blue digits. FX open trades. That's for your pip counter. You want the free right here. When you click on it free, you're going to click on yours should say download. If yours says download, once you click download, it's going to pop up a box for you to register an MQL account. If you do not have an MQL account, you must register one right there. It says log in or register. Click on register. Then it's going to email you a password. Once you have logged in, once you've created your MQL account and you've logged in, then you click on download and you'll see a box right here show up and it downloads. Then after it downloads, it automatically shows up in here under the word market. So all of these are things I've downloaded from the market, just testing stuff out, just checking. So it shows up on the market. So I got my blue digits FX. Then after you got that in there, you're going to back out right here. You're going to type in here, custom spread. And it's going to come up with this one, custom spread indicator. Again, free. Click download. It shows the download and it shows up under here, custom spread indicator. Once you got that, back out again. Type in here, candle timer. Candle timer. You're going to have the Blotech candle timer MT. Again, it's free. Click on free, download. It'll show up. It'll show up over here, Blotech candle timer. All right. I think that is all that we need over in there. So once you got that done, go back to your template. We were on GBP and ZD. Go back to the template that you were making. Then you're going to add them. So we're going to put the candle timer on. Double click candle timer. Put the box, check box. Inputs, I turned it to white. And the size, I want it bigger a little bit, 16. That's it. That gives us our timer. All right. Next, we have the custom spread indicator. Double click it. Common. Put a check. Inputs, we're going to go all the way down to where it says offset X and Y. Double click those, change it from 60 to 120. Change both of them from 60 to 120. That sets it down toward the bottom so it won't be in the way. So it gets it about right in here. It's not in the way of anything. All right. Then we have our blue digits FX Pip Counter. Double click that. I am in trades right now, so it will show up with my trades. All you have to do, put a check. There's nothing else to do. And it shows up. All right. Shows up right here. Okay. If you're not in any trades at the time, it'll say open trades 0. But you see I'm in trades. Okay, once you have all that, your template is now set. You don't need anything else on your template. Simply right click, templates, save, and call it your default template. All right, call it your default template. All right, that's how we set up this template on our CCFX template. Okay, now for your push alerts, to make everything you put on push, you must come up to tools, options, notifications. You must enable push notifications, these two boxes, and get your MQID number off of your mobile. Your MQID number off your mobile phone. You go to your mobile phone, MetaTrader 5, click on the messages button on your phone, and it'll say MQID. Enter that number in here, then you can test it. Once you click test, it'll send you an alert to your phone. Once it's working, click OK, and now you are set. Your push alerts are coming through. That's how we set up this template. The next video I'm going to make is going to show you how we trade with the template.